Good morning, my dudes. Oh my gosh, this is definitely the way to start your morning. That is stunning, but today we are leaving Banaue early in the morning. Well, actually it's not that early, it's like 9 a.m. But we are catching a jeepney that is taking us to Batad, which is one of the most immaculate, beautiful, gorgeous rice terraces in the world. It is very, very famous. I cannot wait to explore. So Mike and I somehow dodged the jeepney ride and we ended up catching actually a private van for the same price, 200 pesos from Banaue all the way to Batad. Your transport drops you off like 20 minutes from the town and then you have to walk. So we're carrying our bags down a mountain. So our driver on the way here was telling us that the Batad Rice terraces, they're a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and they're a lot more kind of proper, I guess is the word you'd say. He said that the ones in Banaue, which is apparently the 8th wonder of the world, but the Banaue ones, they're made of clay, and he said that these ones are made of stone. And these are kind of the proper traditional rice terraces or rice paddies, whatever you want to call them. So he said that these ones are the more beautiful ones. Oh my gosh. What on earth, dude? Crazy, eh?
This is nuts.
That is nuts. Home for tonight in Batad. There's really nothing here. There's no Wi-Fi. I think electricity has kind of come and go, but we're in seriously the middle of nowhere. We're out of the world, in the rice terraces, in the mountains, and we're going to explore. It's nice to get disconnected sometimes. Found a place to stay for about 6 Canadian dollars a night, so very reasonable here. Things are a bit more expensive in terms of food and water, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You're in the middle of nowhere, seriously, so they have to trek everything here. It's okay. I think the plan of attack is to scale the rice terraces, and so we'll make our way there through the main village and then to a waterfall, which is just on the other side of that hill. And then on the way back, we'll climb the rice terraces higher to get a view of everything and then make our way back here. So, full day of adventure. Ready?
Yes.
Let's go. So about halfway down to the village, and I can already say if it was raining, it had recently rained so it's slippery, but if it was raining, I don't know if it's possible. At least not without hurting yourself, or at least me hurting myself. I would be slipping all over these things. Small, slippery stair. These are the type of stairs that I'd pay 25 schmeckles to get down. Did you get it? Do it, Mike, do it big.
Oh, it's easy.
Just some side rock. Again, if it was raining, I don't know about that. I would not want to be the one carrying the bag of rice or the water bottles or whatever this village may need. I would not want to be trekking down this with that. And there we go, a walk with 0 falls later. Surprisingly, we have made it into the thick of things. We're right in the middle of the Batad rice terraces. The main village is right there, and we're just kind of trekking along one of the retaining walls here. I think we're allowed. There really is some crazy design and thought put into these terraces. Like, they're 2,000 years old, and some people we were talking to said they're probably even older than that. But these things are solid as a rock. Funny. But yeah, like, they have these rock steps sticking out, and like, it's like stable. I don't know, that's crazy to me. And they're all so well designed, like they all work together in a path system. So you're able to walk in and out to farm the rice. Whoa. Just kidding. Very, very interesting. So we started up there, we went down to the village there, now we've hiked all the way up here, and apparently the waterfall is just on the other side of the red house there. That's another thing though, everyone here has been telling us, or I guess offering their services up as a guide, and like I said in the last video, Mike and I much prefer to do things on our own and kind of take it as an adventure, and especially here it's worked out fine. It's a very straightforward hike, seriously. I don't think there's any possible way you could get lost because everything is open canopy, so you don't have to worry about that. And there we go. Oh my gosh. And there it is. We have made it to Tapia Waterfall. That is pretty spectacular. I think the first order of business is taking a dip in said water. Let's go, dude. I went in first yesterday. I think it is your turn today.
I guess so.
Do it big, bro. Do it big. As much as I don't know if I want to do this, I gotta do it. Let's go, guys. Nothing in the pocket, nothing to lose. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4 to go. Dude, swimming time, what did you think?
It was cold.
It was.
It was very cold.
Again, I'm really not sure how water this cold can possibly exist in the Philippines, but it does. Regardless though, absolutely stunning. Highly recommend checking it out. Sun's out, guns out, right, Mike? I like to live by sun's out, guns away.
Sun's out, sunscreen's on, and all possible skin is covered.
Yeah. No sunburns here. If you guys are thinking about doing the hike to the waterfall, I highly recommend you go early. We did, and we actually dodged the crowds because just as we're leaving, it seems everyone is arriving, and it gets packed down there. Packed. Back from the waterfall and on the Batad Rice terraces, and now we're actually hiking to the viewpoint up top to see the entire thing from above. Hopefully my drone's gonna work up here. My dudes, this hike is no joke. Cannot even explain how sweaty I am. I guess hiking midday, and seriously, I wouldn't even call it a hike. I'd call it a stairmaster. We're seriously just climbing the terraces. We made quite a bit of elevation gain from the waterfall. There's the river way down there, and in about 20 minutes, we've climbed all the way up to almost the very top. Tarps off, boys. Tarps off. But aside from stinky boys, look how beautiful that is. That is stunning. I think it's about that time that we hit the road jack once again, and by road jack I mean stair path straight up the mountain. This shirt though is seriously dégoûtant, which is French for disgusting. Fun fact. You know that?
No, I didn't.
That is true. I took French in school.
I did not.
Once upon a time. Dude, oh man, that's gross. Seriously, it's nasty, but no sunburns. So for all intents and purposes, we're gonna refer to this as the very top of the terraces. There's like a couple more right there, but we can't get to them. The path's like impossible. So this is the top. And there it is. That is honestly so cool. They're all very structured and cement and built with rock and like very stable. These things are very defined and it looks very cool. It's like the stereotypical rice terraces that you'd think of like on the internet or something. Huge mountain valley with terraces. Not bad. And now it's time for the best part of the adventure, hiking all the way back to civilization. Down here, to the village, up the other side. We'll be back, probably will take us a couple hours. Dope. And my dudes, we have returned from our day of hiking and we're going to sleep here tonight in Batad. Pro tip, if you are coming to Batad, you really do not need to sleep here. Mike and I just were misinformed, I guess, and so we are spending the night, but you can do the entire tour of the viewpoint, the waterfall, and the terraces with the village in like, I don't know, a couple hours. It'd take like half a day, right? So you could do it in half a day and then you could catch a jeepney out of here. I believe it leaves at 3 p.m. So if you come early in the morning, do all that stuff and leave, you'll be good to go. You can stay in Banaue and then catch a bus to Sagada or something, which is what we're going to do. But because we're sleeping here, we are going to get up very, very early to catch the first jeepney possible back to Banaue to catch the very next bus. Both ways work, it's just a bit of a roundabout way here, and also the food's more expensive, so you'd save money if you went back to Banaue. We also don't have Wi-Fi. but it's okay.
I think it's quite a treat to be sleeping. You can hardly see it, but the rice terraces are right there. It's a treat to be here.
Anyways, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you so much. Tomorrow, like I said, we're headed to Sagada to see a bunch more stuff. It's going to be great. Mike, how was today? Good?
Good.
Pound it. I'll see you guys in another one.